Hey everybody, welcome back and Happy New Year. Today is January the 1st, 2024. If you're watching this video 5 years from now, it's January 1st, 2024. So, change of direction with the USACC. I'm running out of time. It took way longer to do those 4 builds for MCW finishes than expected, so I am back on the USACC build full force. It's taking a turn. As you can see, the wheels are different. So I am a Bigfoot fanatic from my youth, from the earliest memories I can remember. Bigfoot. My dad was a Bigfoot fan, and especially because it's a Ford, and I couldn't dig the mud tires, just couldn't do it. So I found these tires and wheels, which were the ones that would have been on the Miss Bigfoot or the Bigfoot Ranger. Let me grab this other tire. They're bigger than what they should be, but I scaled them up just a little bit. So they're 48-inch tires originally is what they would have been. This is how big the tire was, and I wanted it just a little bigger, so I scaled it up and I printed them bigger because I thought they needed to be bigger. So I got them painted, got the wheels painted. So those are the tires that are going to be on it, which are cool as can be. They're an early, I think, Firestone. No, they're Goodyears, but I don't think they make those type of tires anymore. But that's what Bigfoot had, or the Bigfoot Ranger, or the Miss Bigfoot had, and also the Bigfoot Shuttle, the Astro van that they had. It had those as well. But anyway, I scaled them up like 25% or 20%. No, not that much. 10% or so. Made them a little bigger, and as you can see, they're quite bigger. But I thought that would give it at least the way I wanted it to look. Maybe not such a mud truck anymore, but just a big bad 4x4. So I've got the chassis finished and the body is painted. I'm going to add some decals and clear it after that. It's going to be a very simple, but it's black. It was MCW, where's the paint bottle? Absolute Black Metallic is yeah, there we go. Absolute Black Metallic. So yes, Absolute Black Metallic. There's the part number from MCW Paint. It's got some blue in it, but you couldn't tell it. When you shoot the paint, it just looks black. But I bet in the sunlight, it will have a black or a blue metallic to it. Anyway, it's probably not going to be in the sunlight very often, so it just looks straight up black to me. The chassis, I went with gold. It was Tamiya. Is this it? No, that's not it. Where the heck's it? It's right here. The chassis, and I'll show you in just a second, is Tamiya LP62. What the heck is the color? There it is. Titanium gold. That was as gold I had in the Tamiya. I wanted to use Tamiya because it dries fast. It's lacquer. So the chassis is gold. Kind of hard to see here on the camera. I might take this off the tripod here in a second. Anyway, yeah, so it's gold. If I had welded this in real life, it would have looked a heck of a lot better than the way I welded it by using styrene, but oh well, it is what it is. So the chassis will be gold, and I think that's pretty darn cool. The chassis is gold. The floor pan for it, I painted a steel color, so that's going to be the floor pan right there. So steel. And that's going to look nice, and it goes in there. I had to modify just about everything on this chassis to get it to work the way I wanted it. The engine, get this out of the way, and this will be the last update. Next time you see it, it'll be done. The engine looks really cool. Let me just get this whole little thing over here. First I'll show you the headers. Man, I'm proud of those. So this is the 460, supercharged 460 engine that Miguel over at Hobbyworks designed. Here's the headers. I went ahead and did the heat staining on them. So I chromed them and then I heat stained them. So I want them to look like they've been hot. I think I achieved that. That's pretty cool. And then the oil pan is gold. It's right there. Transmission I painted in AK matte aluminum, I believe it is. M-A-T-T-E or something like that. Anyway, there's the C6 Ford transmission that's going in it. Transfer case is also matte aluminum. Right there. So there's the transfer case, or drop box, or whatever some people call it. The block I used AK. Man, this thing is not focusing worth a flip. Alright, so the block is AK metallic blue. I wanted to go with something blue, not necessarily just because it's Ford, but I thought blue looks good. I've seen trucks, I know one particular monster truck that has blue valve covers, and I thought that would look cool, and I did paint the valve covers that same color. So there's the valve covers for the 460. They are going to look so cool. I just think throwing a few different colors rather than just all aluminum or something like that would look good. The cylinder heads are either matte aluminum or just aluminum. I think that's AK. So there's the cylinder heads. They look great. This is such a cool engine. The blower hat is actually just primer. It's Mr. Hobby, Mr. Finishing Surfacer 1500 Black. That is a great primer, and it is also a great flat black if you want a good flat black. But anyway, I painted the blower hat that, and then I put flat clear, Tamiya flat clear over it, and I will paint the throttle linkage and the fuel barrel on the side. And the butterflies, I don't even have to paint them, because I've got this awesome, where the heck did I go? Here it is. I've got this awesome breather that goes on it. So you wouldn't want a mud truck or a monster truck or anything running around with no breather. So this is the breather that comes with, if you order this engine off of MCV Products, MCW, MCVproducts.net, the engine comes with this breather. So if you wanted to have this breather, it also comes with it. So I chromed the breather. I chromed the whole entire thing, and then I've got this. I got it from Michael's. It was on it was on clearance. So you can see the breather. I think it looks absolutely perfect. You can actually still see a little bit of the chrome shining through where the breather is, like the edges, you know, because they're metal on those K&N style filters. But what I used for the wash is this Testors Create Effects acrylic wash, and it is a it says black wash. Now it is not, didn't look black to me. It looked more brown, or dark gray. But that's what I use. This water based, so it didn't. If you were to use the Tamiya panel liner on something like this with chrome, it's just going to eat that paint right off. It's going to just mix it all together. So this was a water wash, and man, that's going to look so cool on the front of that blower hat, I think. And this thing, I'm having a hard time. I've got this thing on a tripod, but look at all this stuff in the background that it doesn't know what to focus on. It's insane. So yeah, that's the breather for it. The blower, I chromed it. The chrome that I've used was the Green Stuff World. So there's the blower. Got a chrome finish on it, so that's going to be awesome. And the intake, which is right there, that I think is matte. AK matte. I use so many darn paint variations, it's insane, but I think that's the matte aluminum. And then on the alternate, or the water pump, I think I chromed it. I think I did. I think that's chrome right there. So I wanted to give it a variation of different metals and things like that. The blower belt, I went ahead and used the matte aluminum on the pulleys, but I'll go in and paint the belt now. So I've got all the pulleys painted, and I'll go in and touch up and paint the belt black. So let's get this thing off here. So that is my progress. Oh, the shocks, they're right here. They are going to be, they are red, and you'll see there will be a little bit of red contrast. The decal will have a little bit of red in it, and the axles right here are semi-gloss black, along with all of the 4 bars. The 4 bars, actually, the 4-link bars, they will be aluminum, but the drive shafts are black. But I went ahead and put a coat of black. Yeah, I know this is like, wow, Matthew, this is a lot to look at one time. Yeah, it is. But anyway, that's my update. And I'm glad to have finally got some progress done on this thing. For the most part, it's just assembly now. But I'm going to put the body back on it one more time before we believe I had an engine block here putting the chassis at the right angle. Let's see if I can do that again. Yeah, the body's looking great. I think the hood too. Check that out, if it focuses. The hood, the way I've got it, golly, there's no way it's going to focus. The hood's cut out. I had to cut the back of the hood out too, so the blower hat doesn't hit it. So I've got to wet sand this, by the way. There's all kind of trash in it, so I'll wet sand it, and then it get a nice coat of clear over the decals too. But I cut out part of the cowl and then the hood, which matches, and then all that goes around the blower hat, and then the shock towers will stick up through the body, and I think that is just going to be so mean. So yeah, your shock towers, I will pick out the shock mounts here, paint them. But I'm really excited about these tires and wheels. I think they are so cool. I did intentionally not coat the inside super heavy with the Green Stuff World chrome paint, because I wanted to have that shadowing effect, and I did achieve that. I'm very proud of that. Looks like it's very shadowed in there. Uh-oh, it's taking off. It wants to go. But, yeah, this thing's going to be fun. Can't wait to start getting all these parts together. The engine assembly will be next, and I'll get the engine assembled, get it mounted in the frame, and I have a fuel cell. As if you watched the previous videos, I got a fuel cell that's going in the back, and I'm hoping to do a little bit of, oh dang it, I don't have it right here, the seat. I don't know if I'm gonna do center steer. I'm probably gonna do just a driver's side seat. It's going to be over on the driver's side rather than being in the center. But I have a cool seat that I printed, and it will be available on the website once I get this one built, and I'll take a few pictures of it. But it's more of a race seat with the padding and sides beside your helmet. A lot of your monster trucks and all will have that to keep your head stabilized. So that's the seat that's going to be in it. Pedals and steering wheel and all that stuff. For the most part, this is a 3D printed everything except the body, and I kind of got some flack right off the bat from some commenters, but that's okay. You can give me flack. I can take it. But they're like, oh, you picked out this kit and you're only using the body? Ha ha, how funny is that? Well, I mean, you can do whatever you want to with this USACC group build, but you got to use the body. You know, that was the, I don't think there was any rules like you got to use the chassis, you got to use the running gear. So I thought that I wanted to make a monster truck, and I also thought that I had a lot more time on my hands until I encountered 4 extra model kits. But I got those out of the way. Got this, it is January the 1st, and I've got this far. I should be able to wrap this thing up within a week, I'm hoping. Well, let's don't be so enthusiastic. Let's maybe 2 weeks. I'll have this thing wrapped up. But as far as all the painting, that's what takes most of the time, is getting all your parts painted, getting all your 3D parts prepped and cleaned up, which most of these, oh, by the way, if you're interested in a set of these tires, I know a guy if you're interested in those mud tires. But if you are interested in any of these parts that I've used, just email me or something like that. If it's not available on the website mcvproducts.net, just email me and I probably can figure something out for you. But anyway, thanks for sticking with me, and I know the videos haven't been coming out as often as I would like, for sure, but the 3D printing business has been keeping me and Ellie on our toes, and yeah, anyway, it's great. Thank you guys for all your support. This thing is going to be mean. Miguel did print me, or I'm sorry, design me some wider axles, because with the mud tires, they were a little bit larger diameter, I think, and I would have assumed that they would have been a problem with, if you were to actually, steer this thing, if it was real, they would have hit. But I think these tires are a little bit smaller diameter, and I think I'm going to be able to use the stock width axles, which are right here. But so I think I'm going to use these stock axles. I'll go in there and pick out all the hydraulics and try to do some detail painting on those. But anyway, those are the axles. It's going to be cool. The next one that I do, I would like to do another one of these. Take my time, not be in a group build setting doing it, and be able to just take my time and work on it and do much more detail. But at this point, I'm pressed for time and I've got to get it out the door. Not really, it's going to stay here, but you know what I mean. I got to get it January 14th. That's coming quick, and we'll get it there. Anyway, guys, thanks for all you do. Thanks for your support. I appreciate everything you have done for me so far. Thanks to all you guys that have went over to mcvproducts.net, and if nothing else, just looked. I'm adding some new products. I just picked up a new designer, which I'm really excited about. Z-Force Model Works. He's exclusively just does tires and wheels, but they're cool as can be. I'll be working with him and trying to pick up other designers as I go, other engines and things like that. Any suggestions on things that you guys would like to see on the website, please let me know, and I'll try my best to find someone that can fill that void. But anyway, guys, thanks for all you do. Thanks to my Patreon members. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, mcvproducts.net. And as always, this thing wouldn't have paint on it if it wasn't for hobbynutmodels.com. I appreciate Mark so much. Everything he's done. Every stitch of paint that's on this has come from hobbynutmodels.com. I encourage you guys to go check it out. hobbynutmodels.com. It's always linked in the description of the video. Go grab yourself some of that wonderful MCW paint. Tamiya paint, that stuff's great too. It's working real nice. How about Green Stuff World Chrome? Oh yeah. Or you know what? Oh, by the way, these tires, that is just that Mr. Surface, the black Mr. Surfacer, Mr. Finishing Surfacer. That's all that is. I haven't done anything else to these tires, so that gives you that tells you how this stuff looks. So it looks, heck, it looks like rubber black to me. I'm not going to do anything else with those tires. They're going to be just like that. I might do just a touch of dry brushing if I think about it. But anyway, that's what that is. Guess where I got that? Yep, hobbynutmodels.com. Go check out Mark's website. Grab yourself something over there. He's got tons of stuff, model kits and everything else you can imagine. So anyway, guys, I'm done with this video. Thanks for watching, and give me any tips. You better give them quick though, because I'm moving fast on this thing. But if you see anything that I might need to do, but you're probably thinking, Matthew, you haven't given us any leeway on what you're going to do because it's not even assembled yet. But anyway, yeah, anyway, tips, go ahead. I'll read the comments. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all later. Bye.